could see the structure. Oh, there's a fireplace. What is this? Look at this.
So this is just to show you where I'm at on the map right now.
I don't see them with dirt bikes, but they're just standing by themselves, just loitering. People right over there. You can kind of hear people screaming.
What is up, guys? Thank you for watching Franco Travel. So today I've made it back to the never-ending story of the forest. Now, deep within this forest, I did find a canal a couple of miles in there that goes deep into this really creepy, mysterious area where there's like this little canal ravine that kind of runs through it. I just now recently kind of realized that I could actually drive all through this little forest. I never really thought about that there were trails, but then I've seen cars in here and I'm like, you know what? If they can do it, they can die, you know? And so that's where I think I decided to kind of check it out. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be going into the forest, trying to explore these little areas. There might be cabins, there might be weird, mysterious people. I might be outside and somebody might turn around and be like, oh, hey, look at you. You look so nice. Where are you from? Is that your penis? You know what I mean? And just kind of like having fun and kind of exploring. Again, it could be dangerous. It could be a lot of things. Then again, it might be nothing. I don't know what to expect. I do have my beef jerky. This is something that's small, compatible, easy to take with you, and it's light. And it keeps you kind of feeling energized as you're going. This is the little pathway in front of me. That little area of dark delight of deceit is where the path of no return is kind of supposed to be set. You guys like this little new thing I got on my watch? Check this out. And darkness. It still glows in the dark. Light, darkness. It kind of looks Star Wars-y with the orange. Like I look like one of those X-Wing fighters type of uniform type of thing. I don't know. Something new. It's different. It's going to be a pretty exciting, crazy one that I'm going to kind of explore. Give me 1 second. Hello, can I help you? Oh, let me keep this down. Brad Pitt. No. Girl, are you kidding me? I do not. I appreciate. Thank you though. Thank you. You're a mate. It's my eyes. Oh my God. I don't know what you're talking. I thank you. You're awesome. You made my day by saying that. Thank you so much. You have a blessed day. No, my cheeks. They're okay. That's enough. Stop it. You're making me blush. Have a good day. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. That's not even the first time that happened. But anyway, I'm going to shove you guys into this rectum here, and that's going to be my connect to keep you guys entertained as this glorious adventure continues. I like how everybody's like staring at me as I'm talking to myself. It doesn't matter. I've done worse. But anyway, I got stuff stuck to my thing here. Let's commence with this adventure and seeing what happens. It's gonna be glorious. Don't scratch the car. And woo, I'm in. You're about to see what I mean about how far this place is. Oh, this guy. There's Greg. Freaking Greg, always getting in the way, Greg. No, don't go that way, Greg. That's the way I'm going. Oh my God, leave it to Greg. Jesus. Oh, you're just getting out of the way. Thank you, Greg. You're not as bad as I thought. I thought he was gonna go down this way. This is the area that I'm trying to turn into. Okay. I gotta be careful because I can't drive too fast because there's people with bicycles. Oh, look, the truck is gone. There was a big white truck. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's still there. Really? Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, and there's dogs around the truck. Those are the dogs that I seen. I wonder if that truck is abandoned. It hasn't even moved. Let's hope not a car is coming back down here because I'm going to be screwed. There we go. That was the hard part. And now I go up through here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Now I make it up here. Something I wanted to see. over here though. There we go. Let me turn this car around so I have an easy escape in case shit hits the fan. What I like about this car, it does that. That's what I like about it. I don't have to keep taking the keys out. Now this is another area here that I had found when I was doing my video at night, but I want to see something over here real quick. Check this out. This is weird. I don't know what the whole thing is for this. It's just like a stand. I don't know if bikes go up there and... Oh, that's what it is. Bikes go up here. They start off and then they go faster, 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 ride down, and then they do the little trail so they can get as much speed as possible because there's like a trail over there. But there's also a trail down in here. See? But nothing evident. Last night, I couldn't even get an answer. I tried to call, but my phone don't let me die. Dun 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 dun. All right, this is the other area over here that I wanted to check out. It's like a bit of an open area, but it's kind of hidden into the forest. Again, this isn't even towards the destination that I'm trying to take you guys to. This is just part of the journey. But in the daytime, you get to find some weird stuff. Like this. What is this doing? All the way out here. See? This is the first time I've seen this. At night, I would have never seen this because it's too dark. Now, mind you, the deeper you go into this forest, the more weirder stuff you find and see, and weird things happen. I'm kind of deep, but not as deep as I want to be. Don't take that out of context. But no, not as deep as I want to be. I'm just kind of experimenting with my gender equality. You can see the dirt road here. People park in here. Now this could very well be just for camping and stuff or hanging out. Or it could be a place of murder. It wouldn't be the first. And that's why I'm here, to experiment. What is this? I think it's a toilet. Oh, not a toilet seat. That's a big toilet seat. That's a big girl. No, that's actually, I think, a washing machine or something. Tell people just hung it up on the tree. There's some more stuff over here. A blanket. You want to be careful because this place has tarantulas. I don't like tarantulas. I don't even know what that is. There's a bit of a ravine or a little trail that kind of shoots downward. I'm not sure what that's for. There's a lot of things here that I didn't see the last time I came here, which was at night. I didn't even come out of the car. I just kind of looked. And people right over there. See? I don't even know how they got there, but there's people there. I think they're laying down. I saw a hand move up like that. And now I go the other way. I was about to walk right up on it. I thought it was trash. Start showing up with a camera. No, keep doing what you guys are doing. I'm just going to record. I like to live vicariously through you guys. Are you guys dating? Are you guys romantic? What's your name? Jonathan. My name is Brad. I was like, oh, wait.
Wrong couple. It's not what I want to see. My life be like that sometimes. But yep, that's the second couple I ran into. I guess there's no mischievous things happening here. Let's hop in the car and go deeper into the descent of delight. That is what I want to check out. That is a beautiful car. I wish it was mine. Look at that thing. I don't even know what you call it, but with the way the camera angle is and how it's just coming up, looks nice. So quiet. Feels like I'm playing DayZ. Can see the birds up there, way up in the sky. Hear the wind? That is nice. All right, so now from this point, ooh. Wait a second. I want to see what's over here. So every time I see trash and stuff, there's always something more further in. I call it the follow the yellow brick road. It may not be yellow, it may be full of trash, but if you follow it, you'll find something interesting. Like this. You see what I'm telling you? This is the first time I come back here. Check this out. Someone cut these trees back here. I don't know what this is for. Maybe to make like a fire or something. This is all cut trees. See? And then over here, it looks like somebody was building a house. A wooden cabin here. An abandoned cabin. Little fireplace. This is actually a good fire starter. It's like wax, but a little bit different. They had a hammer with some nails. See the nails? And these look like newer nails, so they went to the store and bought these nails. Look at this. This reminds me of Into the Wild. If you guys never seen that movie, I love that movie. Especially the guy that sings for that movie, Eddie Vedder. Oh, look at this. Right over here. Those are some coins. Somebody's makeshift wallet. See that? Well, that's getting interesting. There's like a hole right in there, and another trail that kind of goes right off into here. See, this is something I would have never seen at night. You also kind of want to be careful with the traps. Then it goes off into here. I wonder what else I'll find deeper in here. Hopefully not a tarantula. Another little trail. It's like a little escape area. Another one. This is a bike trail. It comes from here straight down way over there. And it has the little humps and stuff which takes you further down off the mountain. Well, look at that. You see, when you pay attention to your surroundings, you find cool stuff. But there's definitely going to be more the further I keep going. I want to get to this river area that I was at the last time, Very well hidden, but very something unique that I want to check out. I ate so much beef jerky that I feel full. So I need to kind of burn it off by walking. All right. Let's go. There's like a security outpost right over there. That guy was like sounding alarms at me and stuff. So I wouldn't go over there. Even though I did anyway. Uh-oh, look at this guy. Fucking Billy Bob just passing right by. Giving me that dirt trail. Whew. Let's hope he doesn't go where I'm going. Well, that's a lot of smoke. Not really smoke, just dirt. What does that mean? No media. Okay, I'm good. You know what? I want to check something out over here. My goal is not to leave one tree unturned for this adventure today. So just looking across here, there's carpets, there's a bunch of stuff here, and then there looks like what looks like was a makeshift area to kind of sleep at right over here. You see it? What is this about? And then look over here. Remember, as of right now, all those little houses that you see there beyond that fence line is up on the mountain. So I'm high up on a mountain. And you have to actually get in here pretty deep with the car. What is this? It looks like a bed frame or something. See? A little ladder. Someone knew exactly what they're doing. They were probably like a builder. Come on. There we go. And I think they would just lay here and go to sleep. It could be like a little homeless camp or a camping area for people. That is cool. See if there's anything else around it that I'm missing. Anything in the inside here? Trash. Something that I could kind of put a bit of a storyline together with it. But they got nails everywhere, like they knew exactly what they were making. Or maybe it's not the first one. They could actually be the ones responsible for the other little camping area up there. It's a carpet with a blanket. I think they had this plastic on the floor and the carpet spread out so nobody would lay on it, and then they just left it here. That's a big carpet. More wood. But this is fresh wood. They probably picked it up at somebody's house or something. Something else over there. Oh, that's a makeshift ramp for the bike trail. People use this area a lot for bike trails. Interesting enough, since I've been here, I haven't really seen too many bikes coming around through this area. So these could be just little old bike trails that have been left here. The ground does look pretty padded down. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. There's been bikes here. See? That's a fresh track right here. That's right over here. You could almost even see the imprint of the bike. So that means the rain, wind, or debris hasn't covered it. So that's pretty recent. And it just keeps going on and on. All the way down there. Way back on there. That is definitely not part of the bike trail. Once again, I did get kind of sidetracked to the area that I'm originally trying to get to, which is that ravine. And that's what I want you guys to see as I get closer to it. Look at this. Check this out. This is actually older. You can see by the screws are completely rusted. I don't know if they were going to try to make some sort of tree house, or maybe there was a tree house here at one point, or like a, maybe not a tree house, but some way for people to climb. I just heard something break over there. All right, let's keep going. It looks like these areas are pretty active, no? I should probably bring my knife with me, just in case I get approached by somebody. Not that they'll be dangerous, but it's always good to have some sort of mode of protection on you, just in case, because this is kind of like a Ted Bundy little safe grounds here, where nobody will hear you scream. But this place definitely is beautiful. As far as it keeps going, that's another road line that takes you this way. Maybe I should search it or something, or maybe not. Could be abandoned and brushed over because there's a lot of dead trees over there. Oh. There's a group of like 5 or 6 people just sitting in the grass over there. That's the second group of people that I walked into. And the crazy thing is that there's no cars. So chances are they just walked here on foot. But there's no cars, so I wouldn't even have known they were here. I think that's the scariest thing, is when people go on foot. I remember when I used to go to my graveyard a lot back in Orlando. I would park there, have my little Arizona tea, and I would just relax. And it always got dangerous when a car came in and the lights went off and you heard the 2 doors shut. Doom, doom. Then you know there's people on foot, and it's even like 20% you'll be able to even see them because they're go out traversing on foot. No light, no nothing. Until I ended up getting my night vision camera, and then that kind of made their cell phone light show. But yeah, that's how it is. All right, let's keep traversing towards this ravine area that I'm trying to get to. I have a funny feeling I'm not going to be alone when I get there. All right, making my way out. Oh my God, Billy Bob Joe just gave me another dust trail again. Every time I get past here, this guy. That's what's messing with my sinuses. If you hear me kind of breathing through my nose, it's the dust trail. My nose is super sensitive. Like, I could smell things from a mile away. However, when it comes to dust trails like that, I'll start, you know, my sinus will just get in the way and it's hard for me to talk. Like right now. All right. I gotta get past this guy. This guy could just be a hiker. And I'm getting closer to the area that I'm trying to get to. Okay. I don't know if it's this. Yeah, I think it's this place. All right. Take you guys for a look out here. bike. Told you I'm not going to be alone out here. Right now I'm coming across the ravine. I can see the lake from here. There should be these two cobblestone walls, like these little towers. They're many, and they're just sticking up, kind of showing you're going over like a bridge area. Whoa, look at that. That is a big tree. I feel like I'm looking for dinosaurs or something. Broke off right over here. You know, you could literally get in there. That's huge. Alright, I got two people on a bike here. They're probably exploring too. There we go. Let me be friendly. Hola. See the two cobblestone walls here? This is extremely hidden. This is like one of those places you know what I mean? Not everybody knows about it. And that's the water right down there. Let these people pass. Some people on bikes coming out through here. Man, I thought I found this last night. Look at that. Wow, it is beautiful. This is like something Bob, what's his name? Bob, I can't remember his name. He's a painter guy. Bob, Pretty Little Trees, Happy Little Trees, Bob something. Bob Mays, Billy Mays, I don't even know. But there's this guy that he does a lot of stuff. Oh, there we go. All right, still making it through here. It's like a little bit of a dirt road here. See how there's people parked out here? All right. Oh, what is that over there? This is getting interesting. I found, like, you see it right over there? There seems to be an abandoned whatever that is. I've never seen that before. I don't even know what I'm looking at. But that is something that looks kind of interesting. Or whatever it can be. It is interesting. So, you know, I found this video about these guys that were traversing through Mexico, and they made it to this one area, and they were trying to get to a town out in the forest that kind of looked just like this. And he pulls up to these Mexican people that were towards the side of the road, and they had it chained up where he couldn't get by with his motorbike. And yeah, perdón. There we go. He couldn't get by with his motorbike. And so he ended up telling the people, saying that, hey, I was just trying to get by to this nearby town and visit my friend. It's like, oh no, you can't go to this town right now. And then the guy was like, why not? Because they're killing right now and you can't go there to see that. And then he ended up getting all his stuff searched and he had to stop recording on his camera. Pretty shady stuff. And that's kind of like what these little roads here that I'm traveling through with this car kind of remind me of. That maybe at any moment I could traverse through a checkpoint area and just get searched and then told that I couldn't do a certain thing or I've seen too much. And that always makes me nervous. And it scares the hell out of me. But that's part of the job, I guess. Sometimes something like that may happen. Oh no, don't tell me. Yep. So there's an area right up through there, but I see people sitting on it, and it looks like an abandoned little place. I still might want to check it out, but I have to be careful because there's kids there, and I don't know what their intentions are. Just because people say hi doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's friendly. Think of a serial, person that takes lives, right? If they see you or you catch them and they know you haven't seen exactly what they did that and you're kind of confused, their best resort is to play nice. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm doing good. Really good. But you don't know that you're in front, face to face, with a dangerous predator. A guy that is willing to do whatever it takes to make sure he doesn't get caught.
That's the stuff that freaks me out. Huh. Let's reverse a little bit. There's a lot of cobblestone right here that I kind of want to check out. So what I do have here is my knife, right? But I'm not going to bring my whole book bag. I'm going to be a little bit more... I want to have hands free. I don't want to really have too much stuff on my hands. This is my little... I literally made this. It's my little knife carrying case, because my original holder for my knife is right in here. It's kind of woven into the book bag, so that way I have more maneuverability. And I brought a flashlight this time just in case. Now this is what I'm going to kind of keep on me to kind of have it stealthy on me. I want to show you guys something too. Check this out. I know you guys have seen a firing rod. If you haven't seen a firing rod, this is a firing rod. Check this out. So you take the knife out, and then you take this out. See that? This is the firearm. It's like magnesium, I think, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Magnesium. And so basically you take not the blade. Oh man, I'm holding my knife out. You don't take not the blade of the knife. There's somebody that's passing by right now. I know. Buenas. Get done. And so basically, now I can show you. Man, I went out just holding a knife like that, and the guy stared at me. So you don't use the sharp part. This you only use for cutting, flinting, whatever you're going to use this for, maybe skinning if you're eating food. But you take the edge of the blade right here, right? And you want to grab it like you're digging for dirt. You know what I mean? But you want to get it right on that edge. And with a nice thick spine just like this is going to be the best kind of knives. So you want a nice big girthy knife like this. This is good for prying doors or whatever if you get stuck. And you go like this, and you look retarded. See? There we go. See that? Just take some time. That is awesome. Can't really burn the car up on fire. At least not that I hope of. I hope nobody from Hertz is watching this. But yeah, that's how it works. That's the Gerber Strong Arm. I love this knife. And you can see all that. This is in case you don't have a lighter or whatever. But it works. It does the job. You just put that with some dry stuff and you can make yourself a nice little fire. I'm pretty sure you guys seen this in videos. I'm not the first one to kind of show you this, so. But yeah. Let's go and explore a little bit and get the hell out of here. So look at this. I could hear their voices right up through there. Good thing is that there's no gang sign graffitis on here. That's where you gotta kind of be careful for. See the trail? And then right through there, you kind of get to these little two pillars here. And then there's a staircase further over there. But that's where the guys are. Let's get a little bit closer. I don't want them to panic that they see me recording. I don't know if they're doing drugs or something or whatever the hell that they're doing. But I do want to get a little bit closer. Look at this. This is cool. A little bit of architecture here. Wow, it's a big tree. Look at this. Looks like an old pool or something. I'm being careful. I don't want to be too loud. I'd rather not be noticed.
you could see the structure. Oh, there's a fireplace right here in front of me. I like to stay on the rocks so that way I'm not crunching a whole bunch of leaves. Like that. See the fireplace? Oh, that's loud. That's the fireplace. The structure that I want to get into is right over there. Let me see if I could probably stay on the rocks. Getting closer. Maybe I could get a little bit more closer. That little scratch there might have done it. Oh, that is cool. Hear them. Let's go. I thought I saw a bee. That is cool. Let's go this way. This little area here looks so beautiful. There used to be a big house here, and then it looks like trees just completely grew over it and tore it down. I think later I'll make my way over there. I remember I used to, when I was in Florida, I used to go into the forest with my bow and arrow. And I used to just try to sneak around and shoot at things with my bow. I don't know why I did it. It was fun. I always liked the art of being stealthy. Not that I was the best, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And whenever I invited my friends over, they would enjoy it as well. Going deeper into the unknown. I did see a structure over here when I was passing by. See that? Right here. Old ruins. Completely dissolved. This used to be a walkway. There we go. See it? That's what I was seeing earlier. Oh, that's fresh. It's doo-doo, baby. But it looks small. So it's probably small gain. Nothing too crazy. Let's see if I can get up there. I should have brought my boots. There we go. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see that. Wow, this is nice. And I'm doing all this stuff while I have to pee. I have to pee pretty bad. But this is still pretty cool. All right. Make sure I don't stab my head going down this thing. Another guy on a bike just passed by. I think this is more or less a pretty much of a friendly area. go. Very steep, this little area here. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's keep going. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to with those guys right now. So I shall give it time. And I should be good. Let's keep making my way straight down this pathway. I got dirt in my eyes. Whew. Got a lot of dirt. Dang it. Kind of getting a little nervous because this is kind of a bit of a tight area here. A little bit tighter than what I was expecting. I don't know. I'll go a little bit more just to look. Until I call it. Oh yeah, this is getting too tight. Time to reverse. I think reversing is so much more dangerous. You know what? Before I reverse... Oh, I'm done. Perdón. Amigos, yo estoy saliendo. Sí, sí, sí. Yeah, so that's the hard part because he said that the more you keep going that way, it gets more, it gets really closed off. So the trail tends to just dissipate as the further you're going back there. There we go. I'm doing it. This is the hard part. I think that little area that I was just at was the really hard part. There's this one piece of wood that I might have to break off so I don't completely destroy the back of this car. Okay, let me go in just a little bit more. You know what? I think I can make this work. Yep, here, I'm gonna put you guys on the top. I'm gonna try to see if I could do this by hand. Almost out, baby. Almost out. Almost went overboard. There we go. All right. Holy crap, that was stupid. Maybe I should check the terrain before I do any of that again. And I'm still not out. There's just so much trees and brush everywhere. I have to turn this car around somehow if I want to have any hope of getting out of this little thing alive without damaging the car. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, let's reverse out just a little bit more. see why I'm in a bit of a weird situation here. There we go. Sorry, this was like a long segment. I might cut this. I don't even know. But I had like 4 or 5 mini heart attacks throughout that little event there. Jesus. That was stupid. Stupid. Like Tekashi69 says it. No, stupid. There we go. We'll leave it like that. Jesus. You think I messed up the car in any way? No, that's all just regular tree brush. It's not a scratch. You can buff that out. I know there was this one tree branch here. Yeah, you can buff that out too. That's nothing. All right. Somehow I managed to survive. There's something over here though I saw as I was reversing out that I want to check out. See if I can find it. See the stone walls here? This is that little area here that was giving me so much problems trying to verse out. I'm lucky I didn't pull the bumper off. You can see how steep it is going through there. This is what I saw here, was this little stone wall area. Okay, so good news. The guys that were at that area just left. I hear voices coming from the distance. So I'm gonna see if I can try to get here quick before I get bombarded by people. I don't think there's anybody else. But what do I know? There was another area that goes off towards the side here. But whatever. I'm gonna leave my car there. I really want to check this little area out here. They had leather jackets on, so they probably have their bikes hidden. Look at this. They were on the other side of this. How do I get to that side? Or how did they do it? Did they cross over from here and just walk up? If that's the case, I don't trust it. Knowing my luck, I'll fall right into that water. I thought they just opened the gate or something, but no, that wasn't it. And look at this. Something else I noticed is that there's a dam over there. You see that? And there's people on it. Or it looks like people. It looks like dirt bikes. That's where I was probably heading to, but I couldn't make it because it got too steep with the road. All I would have to do... Oh, there's horses. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I hear horses. I have to make my way towards this little trail here. And that's how I can make my way back. Oh, what is this? Frentella M. With a circle and an A. I don't know if that's a gang sign. 1312. That could be a gang sign. And then anarchy. I really hope I'm not going into something dumb here. I have seen people here, so I don't think I stand out. Look at this. It's all sorts of drawings here. All right. Let's go this way. Oh no, I don't trust it. So those guys that I was telling you about that I seen on the bridge, I don't see them with dirt bikes, but they're just standing by themselves, just loitering right in the middle of the road. So I think I'm gonna skip that area. I think it's safe, but I don't trust it. I'm gonna go with my instincts. Anywho, I'm gonna make my way further south and see what this place has for me. There we go. So this is just to show you where I'm at on the map right now. That's all dense forest, and I am deep smack in the middle of it, which is nice. This is where all the pumas are. And I'm trying to navigate my way back out of this little area. Should be just follow the narrow road, but yep, that's where I'm at. Made it to a complete different side of the forest now. And this is the area where you see a lot of weird, buried weird stuff here. In fact, it's not too far away from the area where you see like all the tombs and stuff and the graves. Somewhere around here, the deeper you go in, you find them. They're scattered throughout this whole place. So one minute they're at one area, then the next minute they're at a complete other different area. But you see, this is where, I guess these are tombs as well of loved ones. And then you got the painted rocks. I'm more here to see if there's anything different that has happened. This will probably be my last vlog video here in the forest, at least for a little while, because I'm going to keep traveling. The dead forest is not too far from here. See, that's a tomb right over here, hidden off the beaten path. There's a body here. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, there's spider webs everywhere. I'm going to use you guys to take out the spider webs. There we go. Oh man, there's another spider web. Be gone, web. Be gone. They blocked off the path there so people don't come walking towards this little location over here. So I wonder what it is. And it's not that the trees fell. This is clear indication of a cut, a good cut. So let us see. Man, the sun is strong. Here's another tomb, little burial site. All that there is part of the dead forest. And you can see how they even block the path here so you don't make your way in there. But there is another trail over here I want to see. Just trying to see if I can find whatever people are trying to hide. And why even hide this, you know? La Morigua. This looks like something for school. Por longar. Por lugar. I don't know what this is. Sometimes I feel like I'm at that Japanese forest where people take their lives and they'll leave letters like that. But that's not a letter. I think that's something for work. You can kind of hear people screaming. Like in the distance or something. Sounds like a kid screaming. That just might mean that there's people around. I'm not trying to say that's anything. But, yeah. Let's keep moving forward. what I can find out here. Look at all these little pits here. I've actually traversed through here in pitch dark. Well, an area similar to this, not this particular area. Oh, what is that? There's something on that tree. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. It looks like remnants of a bag. I thought it was something else. Still more pines. Another tomb. Or a grave. At least I think it's a grave. Yeah, because look. It's a little small circle with some flowers. That could very much mean that this could be animal. It may not be, I'm not saying it's a person. This could be animal. There's really no way to tell unless you dig it up, which is not what I'm going to be doing. And that's what it looks like. I am covered in webs. It's a bit of another trail down here. Oh, look at this. Looks like an abandoned telephone lining area. See? What does it say? Acoro 2 South 1186. This one completely fell, and I think it was a tree that ended up growing into it, maybe pushing it. See? And another little grave spot. This one's a little bit bigger, or it could be a fireplace. And now I'm heading towards some residential area, a freshly built residential area that probably wasn't there too long ago. So I've made it to the dark forest. Now, I was just here a couple of nights ago on a Franco TV video, and sorry if I'm out of breath. I've just been kind of running through the forest before sundown. As you can see, the sun is almost setting. The time is now 4:51, about to be 5 o'clock. But the last time I was out here, I ran into a very weird situation. I started hearing noises of something moving through the forest, so I kind of freaked myself out, and I decided to take out the thermal imaging camera, and what I came across was something truly bizarre. Did you see it? No, but seriously, I did. It was like at first I thought it was an animal, and then as I got closer with the thermal, it stood up and it was a human, or it looked like a human, and it was just watching me, and it was kind of coming out as I was walking away. And yeah, I left. I was like, that's about the end of it. It's actually, I think it was right around here, because I don't think I remember crossing through here. And look at that. It must have been right over here, 100% where I seen it. There is some paper on the floor. It looks like a sock. Yep, this is it. This was the area. I've been in here last time, and it just kind of takes you back in there, and it shuts off towards the end there. And you could even see there's a telephone post right over here with a cross on it. But yeah, that's what I ended up running into out here. And it was creepy because I heard noises. Like I felt like something was there waiting for me to get closer or whatnot. And that's what gave me that creepy vibe. Like, don't go in. So I chose not to. It's always right when you pass this areas where it gets super odd. I mean, you could even feel it when you're coming out here. And then it just closes off up there, and it's just highly dense forest. See what I mean? I just thought I heard something moving through the forest. Again, this is where a lot of weird things were found out here. Rituals. Some people were buried. Bodies, I think, if I recall correctly. I've been coming out here for such a long time, I don't really know the whole gist of the story. There's many weird random legends and lores about this particular forest here. But look at that. It's just very surreal. It doesn't make any sense. And that's why this place is always kind of frowned upon and warned of when coming out here. All right, I'm going to make it back towards the front area. I think I pretty much explored the gist of this whole forest, besides going deeper in there, which I really don't really want to go in there. I did it one time. I mean, it wasn't really much. I think it's at night is when it gets really creepy. And I can hear those motorbikes getting closer and closer. So I'm gonna see if I can try it, making my way closer towards the car, and probably taking you guys along with me, how it looks like once I get out of here, and showing you a little bit more of this area. And I gotta do a live stream tonight, so stay tuned for that. It already passed by the time you see this video, so it doesn't matter. So I have finally made it out of the forest. I'm back in the car now. I have been in there all day. I've been exploring things left and right. I feel like my face is full of dust and dirt and dry, but it's good. Right now, I'm not too far from a place called Valparaiso. Valparaiso is it's not a crazy place. It's just very dynamic. There's a lot going on in Valparaiso. There's like cities, towns. I'm kind of debating if I should go in or should I not go in there. Then again, why not? Why not just go check out Valparaiso? It's just over there it could get dangerous, and I don't know the area too well, but who knows? I don't even know where this is gonna go. I'm just going with the flow. So let's see. I got my little camera chest mount on, so that way I'm ready to switch cameras when the time is right. And let's see how today goes. I don't know if I'm going there yet. I'm just gonna drive and see where this takes me. Kind of curious to seeing how it goes out. But this is part of the adventure. It's part of the travel. I'm driving and I just found like these crazy looking back roads, and I found something that kind of looks interesting that I want to check out. And there's a lot of junk and dirt everywhere, and it looks like a dumping ground. But I always found dumping grounds to being slightly interesting to look at. Here, let me play it smart. Ooh, the dirt here is very soft, so I have to be careful. I just want to get my car out of the way so I don't... I am heading to Valparaiso, by the way. I am about 28 minutes left to getting there, and I want to see what's there. Hopefully nobody else is gonna get pissed for me going over here. I don't know if it's private property or not. I'm just exploring. Got my keys and my knife. There we are. Okay, so let's go check this out. Look at this. There's a whole bunch of sofas and stuff, and then look over here. There's another guard tower over there. I don't really know what to expect. This is completely out of the idea of traveling or adventuring. I should have just brought the car down here, but I wasn't sure if I could or not. Because from my angle, it looks like it was just straight down. I'm like, well, how do I get out? And you see this powdery dust here? See that? That means this little area is very, very... You could get stuck in here. It's like a powdery sand. Look at all this junk. This is definitely considered a dumping ground. Oh, I left my phone in the car because I would do that. My watch tells me it's like, oh, been disconnected. Oh, there's a lot of junk here. Look at this. Some old glasses. A baby shoe. This just looks like everyday appliances that I guess families don't want. And so they just bring it out here to the dumping ground. Burn it to the stake. But yeah. Okay. Oh, I actually like this. This is a cool design. This little mapping geographic thing telling you like what's a mountain or what's not. I always liked that. As like a wallpaper or something. Like black, but with the gray lines. I've definitely seen a much more of attractive area than this. It just looks like I'm on a... Looks weird. Let's get out of here. Oh. Okay, yeah, that goes away. There we go. This car with this music, it makes it sound like I'm ready for an adventure. There we go. Don't get stuck, baby. So I have made it to Valparaiso. This is the town that never sleeps. I'm telling you, this is like Miami on steroids. And it's dangerous. Do not get confused. Valparaiso is one of the most dangerous places here that I have seen. And yeah. This guy stopped right at the worst place. There we go. This place is equally dangerous, but yet beautiful and amazing. I'm going to try to do my best with my other camera that I have over here. The thing is that the low quality night footage on it is not the best, so I'm probably still going to take this one, but I'm also going to have this one on my chest just in case. I still have to be careful because there's a lot of scammers like this guy that's right over here. Check this out. Right over here with the yellow vest. He doesn't work there. What he does is he tries to lure cars in and saying, here, you could park here. Oh, you could park there. Oh, I'll park over there. And then when you come back to your car, he'll try to get money from you. And then that's how they scam you. And they just do that to all the people here because it's usually tourist people that don't know any better. This kid is definitely waiting for me to come out. He keeps walking towards the car and then leaving because he wants me to pay him. And I'm like, I didn't do anything to you. Why would I need to pay you? But it's interesting too because the cops are right behind me, right over there. You see those green lights? Those are the police. So that is where I'm at. I have to find a way to be able to successfully get out of here without having to pay nothing. I think I could just go. I just don't know where to freaking park at. That's the problem. There you go. This is a much better quality with the camera than my other one at night. It's just it's too dark for my other camera to work well. There we go. This is the beautiful town of Valparaiso. I'm trying to see if I can get towards this castle-like structure on the other side and then call it. Great. And I'm good. In order for me to traverse, I have to make it towards this sidewalk area. It's a lot harder for me to do a vlog because I don't want to be walking around with a camera in my face. So I just keep it towards my chest area, hoping that it doesn't stand out too much. But this is the beautiful town of Valparaiso. I made it. As nice as it is. Oh wow, the last time I came here, this was not full of water. That means it just, I guess the water level went up. Especially if you look on Google Maps. Ooh, I smell a strong scent of the devil's lettuce. Super strong. Live from Valparaiso. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I went as many places as I could possible, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. That being said, thank you guys for watching Franco Travels. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, I will see you guys in the next adventure. Bye, guys.